The neon signs of Xeraxia Prime's entertainment district flickered in 100 alien languages, each promising exotic experiences for the galaxy's wealthy tourists. Among the establishments lining the grimy streets, the Velvet Cage stood as one of the most notorious, a place where the consortium's darkest secrets were sold as entertainment. Inside a reinforced glass enclosure, Anna knelt on the cold floor, her wrists bound by energy shackles that hummed with a low, menacing frequency. The 23-year-old human woman had lost count of the days since the Krelak slavers had captured her transport ship. Her once bright eyes now held a hollow emptiness as another group of tourists pressed their alien faces against the glass, chittering and clicking in their various languages. The establishment's owner, a corpulent Bulgarian named Vex, waddled past her cage with his usual sneer. "Fresh meat always draws the crowds," he gurgled in galactic common, his three eyes gleaming with greed. "Especially humans. So rare, so fragile." Anna had learned not to react. Reactions brought punishment. Silence brought temporary peace. Jack Morrison had been traveling the galaxy for 6 months, documenting what he called the real consortium, the parts the official tours never showed. The freelance journalist from Earth had heard whispers about the Velvet Cage, whispers that made his blood boil. Humans were still considered a primitive species by consortium standards, which meant they had few legal protections in the outer sectors. When he pushed through the establishment's doors, the stench of despair hit him immediately. Dozens of beings from various worlds were displayed like merchandise, some drugged, some broken, all enslaved. But it was the human woman in the center cage that stopped him cold. Jack approached slowly, his recorder hidden in his jacket pocket. Anna didn't look up at first, too accustomed to the endless parade of gawk. But when he spoke in English, Earth English, not the simplified version most aliens learned, her head snapped up. "Hey," Jack said softly, crouching to her level. "My name's Jack. I'm getting you out of here." Anna's eyes widened, a flicker of something hope, perhaps crossing her features before fear smothered it. "You can't," she whispered. "The contracts are ironclad. Consortium law doesn't apply to Earth citizens anymore," Jack interrupted, pulling out his data. 3 months ago, Earth officially joined the consortium as a Tier 2 civilization. That changes everything. He had done his homework. The legal framework had shifted dramatically when Earth proved its military capabilities during the Zephyron conflict. Humans were no longer fair game for slavers, at least not legally. Vex appeared within seconds, his bulk blocking the light. "Tourists, you will step away from merchandise. No communication with inventory." Jack stood slowly, drawing himself to his full 6 feet. He might have been average for a human, but among the galaxy's species, humans were known for one thing above all else: their unpredictability in combat. "This woman is an Earth citizen," Jack stated clearly, his voice carrying through the suddenly quiet establishment. "Under consortium law, Article 47, Section 12, any sentient being from a Tier 2 or higher civilization cannot be held in involuntary servitude." Vex's 3 eyes narrowed. Her ship had no registration. She was salvaged. She's a person, not cargo. Jack's hand moved to his belt where a small device gleamed, a quantum beacon. "I've already transmitted this location to the Earth Embassy on Xeraxia Prime. They're sending a detachment of Marines. Should be here in about 15 minutes. The color drained from Vex's already pale complexion. Human Marines had a reputation that preceded them: ruthless, efficient, and utterly unforgiving when it came to crimes against their own. "This is extortion," Vex sputtered. "No," Jack corrected. "This is justice. You have 2 choices: release her now and face minimal charges, or wait for the Marines and face maximum penalties under consortium law. Human traffickers get life sentences on penal colonies. I'm told the conditions are unpleasant." Around them, other establishment owners were already fleeing, recognizing the shift in power dynamics. Word traveled fast in the criminal underworld, and nobody wanted to be present when Earth's military arrived. Vex's fingers trembled as he entered the code to release Anna's shackles. The energy bands dissipated with a hiss, and she collapsed forward. Jack caught her, supporting her weight easily. "You're okay," he murmured. "I've got you." Anna's voice cracked as she spoke. "There are others, other humans, other beings. There in the back." Jack's jaw tightened. "Show me." Despite her weakness, Anna led him through the establishment's maze of corridors. Behind locked doors, they found 17 other captives: 12 humans, 3 Talaxians, and 2 young Viridian. All showed signs of abuse and neglect. Jack activated his beacon again. "Command, this is Morrison. The situation is bigger than reported. We need medical and multiple transport shuttles. 17 victims, various species." The response was immediate. "Copy that, Morrison. ETA now 8 minutes. Hold position." When the Marines arrived, they did so with overwhelming force. The establishment was secured within minutes. Vex and his associates were arrested, and the victims were evacuated to the embassy's medical facilities. On the transport shuttle, wrapped in a thermal blanket, Anna finally allowed herself to cry. Jack sat beside her, offering silent support. "Why?" she asked eventually. "Why did you risk it? You could have just walked away." Jack met her gaze steadily. "Because that's what humans do. We don't leave our own behind, ever." He paused, then added with a slight smile, "Besides, the galaxy's been pushing us around for too long. Time they learned we push back." Anna managed a weak smile. "Thank you. Thank Earth's stubbornness," Jack replied. "We spent centuries fighting for freedom on our own world. We're not about to let anyone else take it from us or from those who can't fight for themselves." As the shuttle broke atmosphere, heading toward the gleaming Earth embassy in orbit, Anna looked back at the planet below. Somewhere down there, the velvet cage was being dismantled, its victims freed, its operators facing justice. Humanity had arrived on the galactic stage, and they'd brought their ideals with them, ideals that no chain could hold, no law could suppress, and no alien species could break. Freedom, it turned out, was contagious, and humans were excellent at spreading it.